Yes. So, good morning. I am Bhavin Patel, and this is the first day of Elekrama, and would like to share you or take it few of your experience about the Hitachi Hi-Rel Electronics, right? One of the pioneer company into India. So, tell me about your company.
So, Hitachi Hi-Rel Power Electronics. Should I hold it or yeah? So as the name says, it has power electronics in between. So we are a company which is completely focused and dedicated on power electronics as a product and giving solutions to the industry. So this company, if I have to give the background, it started as Hi-Rel Electronics in 1984, and we were the first indigenous power electronics manufacturers in India. We started with drives as our first product. Till then, most of the companies available were mainly into assembly. They used to get kits from abroad, assemble and sell. But we were designing PCBs, and we set up a grassroots manufacturing facility in Gandhinagar. So that was the journey we started many years ago. So 2011, we got Hitachi took a majority stake in the company, and we became a Hitachi group company. And 2015, Hitachi completed the acquisition, 100% acquisition. So we are a 100% Hitachi Japan owned company today, and our products are mainly UPS drive, solar inverters, and they're all power electronic products. And we serve the whole spectrum of industries in the country. And especially, we excel in providing solutions for mission critical applications in, say, refineries, pipelines, power plants, cement, steel, etc. And our drive products are used mainly for energy conservation and very precise process control. So we also have a very strong portfolio of solar products, and so till now we have 3 gigawatt plus installation of solar products in the country, and we are amongst the leaders or pioneers in this space. We have a world class manufacturing facility, the best of its kind in India, for where we manufacture all our products. This is in Sanand, outskirts of Ahmedabad. We have a big team of our design. We have a big design team, and we carry out our own design and innovation, and we come out with newer products with the market needs. And uh, and we are very renowned for providing 24 by 7, the best in industry service for our customers. So this is in nutshell our company.
You have multiple products, right? Starting
Yes.
from the VFDs to UPSs and the inverters as well.
Right.
So three major verticals which you are running at present.
Right.
And apart of that, do you have any future plans to bring out the other products of the Hitachi Hi-Rel into India?
Yes, see, like I said, see, Indian economy, if you see, we are on a very high growth trajectory right now. And the government, as we could see in the last couple of budget, especially the recent budget, is investing huge amount of money, capital expenses to build up overall infrastructure. And all these investments are going to have a general uplift for all the industries. So all the industries, we are going to see benefit of that. But more importantly, so our honorable Prime Minister is deeply committed in meeting our pledge of net zero. And for that, a lot of emphasis has been given to renewable energy. We know about the green hydrogen mission. Then, of course, the EV charger space, which is coming up. So we are looking at, all these emerging areas, like, EV chargers. We are not looking at small chargers, but, for large autos, for depot charging. We are looking at green hydrogen. So all these industries require a lot of power electronics, and and we are going to play a leading role in the coming years.
So you are willing to write the right to specifically for the EV charging manufacturing zone or the supply part of the ecosystem?
So again, power electronics. Our expertise is going to be power electronics. So we would be partnering with companies. There are Hitachi group companies like Hitachi Energy. We are collaborating and looking how we can bring out the solutions for the Indian market.
part of you said in high-tech zero energy, right? Renewable, a part of renewable EV segment is also moving on, and a part of EV, there is an waste management, because when it comes to the power electronics, there is a wastage solution also available in the market, or it has to be. Recycling is a major concern area at present scenario. Government is also introducing major recycling policies. And what do you see, the foresee as a Hitachi? Would you like to enter into this kind of recycling business, or it is not valuable?
So we do not, I mean, in the recycling space for power electronic products, no. I mean, we see our products are customized and we have long life. So our products, I mean, today I'm serving and giving service for equipments which are 30 years old in refineries and all. So, and we carry out very responsible, disposal on behalf of our customers. So we would not like to enter into the recycling space for, say, PCBs or other electronic components. No.
And apart of that, there is you said the green hydrogen, right?
Yes.
So green hydrogen, there are the major companies are also playing a big roles, and many giants have. In fact, in Gujarat, there is a company is also coming up for the fuel, the heavy vehicles, basically trucks and buses.
Correct.
So what do you foresee the overall your contribution towards green hydrogen?
So green hydrogen, if you see, a new ecosystem is being created in the country, and government, as I said, especially through this green hydrogen mission, is encouraging or giving a lot of impetus so that this ecosystem sets up faster. We are going to give products where green hydrogen will be manufactured. So, of course, once manufactured, hydrogen can be used for buses, for cars, in industries. You're talking of even airplanes in future running on hydrogen. So, but our role is going to be lot of very specialized high power electronic equipments will be required when it comes to green hydrogen generation. So in that we will be very playing
Part of the green hydrogen.
in the yes we will be key a player in the green hydrogen manufacturing space.
So, apart of the green hydrogen, there is a very huge demand now is coming about the Omika for the battery storage systems. Right? What do you foresee as a your company? Because Hitachi is already there, some storage system right now.
Yeah, so
What are the future plans for the
So right now, see, battery storage, again, we are looking at the power electronic scope of it. So battery storage, typically what happens is predominantly lots and lots of batteries. And we have some power electronics and electrical components. So yes, we have given solutions, power electronic products for battery solutions, but the bulk of the projects will be driven, in my opinion, by the battery vendors. And there are companies who are going to come up with BESS, is battery energy as a storage service. But again, that will require power electronic products, and we will be, yes, battery charging especially. Yes, correct. So charging as well as inverting. So we will be playing a role in that space. Yeah.
you will be entering into the overall charging mechanisms, which is the high-rel, I think, is already.
So we already have products. And so the key thing is, because of our experience in UPS drives, we have very wide range, from small range to very large range, and we have various building blocks. So depending on applications, we can come out with products customized to a specific application as per the industry or a customer's need.
Apart of this, I think we already have the compressors, right?
Yes.
So what do you see the comparatively? There are multiple players in this, and this is the recent introduction.
Correct.
So how do you see the competition for the air compressors?
Competition is there. And we have well entrenched players in the market. I mean, we all know the players. But having said that, Hitachi compressors and one of our brands, Soler, is a very respected global brand. So we have our niche customers and niche industries, and we cater to that. Of course, it is challenge to compete with the well entrenched players, but we are having a foothold in the market, and there is a good scope in growing that market as well.
So, coming to the part of the already you established in major things, right? You do the exports into major countries. What do you foresee after 3 or 5 years, the Hitachi in India or the America?
3 to 5 years. See, as MD of the company, I have a vision to make HHP as the number one power electronics company in India and one of the most admired power electronics company in the world. And so we are a very respected company within the Hitachi group of companies because of our expertise in power electronics. But then the responsibility now is to create a platform for future growth. And for what we discussed, the new opportunities coming up for new products as well as for the existing product, gives us immense scope and enthusiasm that we are on the cusp of very fast growth for our company, and we are very excited. And as we speak, we have just kick-started our expansion, wherein we are nearly doubling our manufacturing capacity. So that should help us in good stead in the coming years.
So that's great. So you are doubling your expansion capacities, and which will be, I think, fulfilled by the next 2 or 3 years.
But I would say year and a half. Year
One and a half years.
1.5 years.
By maximum.
By middle of FY24. Yeah.
So that would be great. And what do you see as an export percentage of the business versus local and the exports?
So exports, I mean, it's a small percentage in single digits as a part of our overall revenue, but it will definitely grow. But to be honest, the opportunities in India itself is so enormous, and we've not been able to give that much focus and justice to export opportunities. But we have plans, and as one of our growth areas or growth segments, exports is going to play a vital role, not only amongst the Hitachi ecosystem, but also, and we also have good presence, I would say, foundational presence in the Middle East, Far East Asia, and even Latin America, wherein we can do a lot more. Africa is a good potential, good market. We are seeing good response from that market. But as a company going forward, we need to do a lot more as the opportunities are huge.
So, coming to the part of research and development, right? There is a huge scope into electronics research, and every day the technology is getting changed, right? So, what do you, how do you do the research and development for the futuristic development products?
It's a very good question. So this is always a challenge, right? I mean, and we are in a way in a technology business, so we have to remain abreast of what is happening. Disruptions are happening, virtually every day. We all know what is happening with Chat GPT and how it is disrupting, almost all industries today, and that applies to our industry as well. So on one hand, so I would answer the question in two parts. So one is, because our focus is in power electronics, we are very confident because power electronics needs a lot of domain knowledge, application knowledge, understanding of what the industry really needs, and that we have entrenched. And that, coupled with our relationship with Hitachi Japan, Hitachi Corporate, and Hitachi other group companies, we can really leverage the emerging technologies to come up with solutions, which the industry needs going forward. Yeah.
The second part.
Yeah, and the second part was, so the first part was I talked about the existing product. So the new products also are coming up very fast. Like green hydrogen, nobody was talking about it, since before 2 years, nobody. But that some work was being done, but now it has entered mainstream. So how the renewable space plays out, that is very, very critical, because no matter which industry any company is, you have to give a very deep thought on what is your carbon footprint. And so as a company, we have to be responsible in our own operations, but we are in a unique position to provide solutions for the industry to mitigate the carbon effects and help their net zero in their in the journey to achieve net zero goals. Yeah.
Do you see the by the 2070 India would be able to achieve the 20 net zero target?
I think so. I mean, it's a tough ask, and our prime minister we know is a tough taskmaster. But the good thing is, I see personally that he has set out a target, and as a country, we all have to aim for it. And he has even defined the Panchamrut, target as a part of the Panchamrut target. Certain milestones which need to be achieved by 2030. So it's not that one big target after 50 years or 45 47 years, but there is an interim target which every industry has to work and contribute towards that. So but if you ask me, it is definitely feasible.
Absolutely. So and everyone is working towards. In fact, the government is also working hard to achieve that. They're pressing the all the policies towards this sustainable environment.
Look at the budget. I mean, this was the last budget before the election. There was a lot of apprehension that government would be forced to give sops or doles, freebies, you know, to keeping the election in mind. But it surprised everybody by the coming out with the budget it has. And especially look at the investments announced in the provisions given in the budget for renewable space. The huge renewable power generation in Ladakh, along with the evacuation, it's a mega project. Then they've announced, I think 35,000 crores for transition of public sector enterprises so that they can move onwards to achieve the net zero goals. So it's not just talk. Money is being allocated, and we all know once money is allocated, things move. And once the government is showing so much initiative, the private sector, is definitely going to get going.
One last question. The entire technology is moving towards modular, right? There are modular UPSs, but we haven't seen the modular inverters or the modular battery chargers. What are the future scopes of the this takes to be a module?
So modular, yeah, you have modular UPS. We have our products. We have modular solar inverters also. Uh, so, and in drives, if you ask me, in low voltage, small drive is just like a module, right? So you don't need to, and you can parallel the drives. You can use it any different way to achieve that thing. Modular charger is difficult in the sense, it's depending on an application, and and there are ways where you can package it cleverly to achieve some kind of modularity, in the application. Yeah.
Because in the EV space, if we see, there is a huge challenge of converting existing infrastructure to for the EV space, and the 100% cannot be achieved because there are the parking space related issues, power related concern areas, and then the infrastructure to be developed for the existing spaces, right? And then I think the modular space would give us, them the better opportunity to convert the step by step into the multiple phases.
Correct. So, very true. So, EV charging is again a big growth or an emerging industry. We all know, many companies are already rolling out, four-wheeler, three-wheeler charging infrastructure. The next in line would be for bigger and larger automobiles like buses and trucks. Uh, and then very importantly, fleet charging. So suppose you have a depot and you have 10 buses, 15 buses, you need to charge. So you need very specialized infrastructure for that. And so that has to be scalable, and that can be modular. And we are looking at both the options in this, especially for high powered or high capacity modules, high capacity vehicles, as well as depot charging.
So thank you very much. Here we have Mr. Darshan Shah, Managing Director of Hitachi Hi-Rel Power Electronics Limited, with a vision to be a number one into power electronics segments. And we wish you all the best to be number one very soon. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.